So just talk to me a little bit about Sea Power and how and why they came into it, because they're not just part of the music. There's obviously a very, very real love affair with Sea Power, because they were also written into like cleaning out the rooms, the fort, and even when you complete it, it says "I'll live in a new life by the seaside," which obviously comes from the song of the same name. So yeah, just tell me about how Sea Power was picked and what happened there.
Well, okay, like help me stay on track because I need to take a huge jump back into the past, like
Yep.
literally back to when we were 16, 17. Music was a huge part of our lives, and mostly thanks to Robert and his father. And all this kind of mature music, like when I don't know, for me, around 14, 15, I started developing like a taste in music. Before that, I listened to what my mom listened to, Queen, and funnily enough, Nick Cave, because my dad had a CD.
I mean, they're not bad. They're pretty good.
Hella good. I still to this day, Nick Cave and Pink Floyd.
Yeah, absolutely.
But generally, like, it didn't have a taste in music. But Robert's dad had a very, very interesting taste in music, and he kind of took time to educate his son in this sphere. And Robert not only sort of was introduced to interesting non-mainstream music from early on, but also developed this habit of playing new music to his friends. And when I talk about this hangouts in Robert's kitchen, in my kitchen, Luis's kitchen, then in addition to coffee, cigarette, and talk about role-playing games, there's always music. And quite often there's music. There is music that's neither in English or in Estonian. And Robert, because he's interested in this, he takes time to translate things. He looks up what this phrase is. It's before Google Translate even. Sometimes his dad translates stuff. Kino, Russian 90s Russian rock band. Viktor Tsoi was this legendary Russian rock musician who tragically died in 1991. This was one of the first things I can remember. Robert's dad introduced Robert to Kino and translated the lyrics to him, and then Robert translated this to me, Luis, other friends of ours. In a similar vein, Kent, my all-time favorite band, I think maybe Robert's as well, still to this day, Swedish pop rock band, Manic Street Preachers, Manic Street Preachers in English, but Einstürzen den Neubauten, whose logo, this prehistoric depiction of a human being we use even in Disco Elysium. It's somewhere on the wall. Like, this is a German band. So kind of this music as an influence was present from very, very early on. And I don't know, like, I think because I'm autistic, I'm very much kind of, I settle. I kind of, I'm always at this, okay, this is the music. I listen to these are the 12 albums and I think I'm done now. I don't need new music.
Yeah.
But thanks to Robert, there was always this influx of new music. And British Sea Power was also like a band. They were still called British Sea Power back then. A band that Robert came upon. And I think of all of us, his love for the band burned the brightest. And before me, Helen, and Martin joined for this second wave, I know there was a case where I think Robert wrote to the Sea Power, basically telling them that, hey, we're making this game. Do you want to collaborate with us? And they invited him to England to one of their shows. And I think if you follow Sea Power, you know they have this tradition that there's a polar bear always in the crowd, like a mascot of Sea Power.
Yeah.
And there's this big.
Did it have ice cream stored? Does it have ice cream stored in it? The Great Ice Bear.
This is that is a note that
is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing! Amazing.
Not only that, there's more, but it is not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
not a only coincidence. But anyways, Robert went met them. They were on the tour, and they put him into the polar bear costume. So his first show of British Sea Power, I think he was the dancing
Oh,
bear.
amazing. How
Out of this
cool is that as a
friendship.
fan of like oh, it's just that's amazing.
Exactly. They came after that. Sea Power came to Estonia. They gave one concert in Estonia. I think Robert might have been the bear in that one as well, although I'm not 100% sure. That I wasn't there. But this is, as you can see, like this kind of not only creative partnership, but friendship was formed.
Mm.
And yeah, like Robert was I think really close friends with all of the Sea Power members. We even had at least once we had a fire night in Brighton. In Brighton, I have this compulsive need to set fires or have a burning flame around me at all times. It's in Estonia. It's very common. Like you can go outside, start a little fire, maybe grill something, but that's not the point. But the point is to just be with the fire. So yeah, this was kind of like a thing that we invited people over for every now and then. Let's have a fire, sit around the fire, discuss. I have a very warm memory of one of these evenings when the Sea Power guys, Robert and Helen and myself were there. I think Rostov as well.
Nice.
So that's kind of how Sea Power entered the picture. But there's also this is like a coincidental little thing, but I think the first song that Sea Power blew up with in Europe, at least the one that Robert and me as well first heard of the band was Waving Flags. And the message of the Waving Flags, as far as I understand, is, hey, all you Eastern Europeans, come here. Like we welcome you with open arms. So it was kind of this if you guys invited us, I guess we're going to England, and to England we went.